Hey everyone, welcome back to Literary Mystic. In this video, we will explore the Neoclassical period of English literature, which lasted from 1660 to 1798. This era, often seen as the age of reason and refinement, was marked by a strong emphasis on order, rationality, and classical influences. Writers of this period sought to imitate the style of ancient Greek and Roman literature while emphasizing logic, decorum, and satire. Let's delve deeper into the key aspects of this fascinating period. The Neoclassical period followed the Renaissance and was significantly shaped by the political and intellectual changes of the time. Some key historical events that influenced literature include the restoration of the monarchy in 1660. The period begins with the King Charles II returning to the throne after years of Puritan rule under Oliver Cromwell. This marked a revival of theatre, arts, and literature. The Age of Enlightenment, a movement that emphasized reason, scientific progress, and skepticism of traditional beliefs. Thinkers like John Locke and Isaac Newton influenced literature by promoting logic over emotion. We also see the rise of journalism and satire. Periodicals like The Spectator and The Tatler became popular, encouraging critical discussions on society, politics, and manners. The Industrial Revolution, the beginning of industrialization, changed social structure, which was reflected in literature's focus on human nature and rationality. In the literature of the Neoclassical period, we see the imitation of the classics. Writers admired and imitated ancient Greek and Roman literary forms, emphasizing structure and harmony. Unlike the emotional expression of the Renaissance, Neoclassical literature valued intellect and rational thought. Many writers used humor and irony to critique society, politics, and human folly. The writing style was refined, avoiding excessive emotions or personal feelings. Literature aimed to instruct and entertain, often reinforcing moral and social values. The Neoclassical period is divided into three distinct phases. First, the Restoration Age, which spans from 1660 to 1700. In this, we see the revival of drama, development of prose, and literary criticism. The major writers of this age include John Dryden, Samuel Pepys, and Ephraim. Second, the Augustan Age, which spans roughly from 1700 to 1745. The major writers of this age are Alexander Pope, Jonathan Swift, and Daniel Defoe. This age is named after the Roman Emperor Augustus, as writers aimed for classical perfection. We see the rise of satire as a tool for social criticism. The novel began to take shape in this age. Third, the Age of Sensibility, which spans from 1745 to 1798. In this, literature started shifting towards emotion and imagination. Poetry became more personal. Johnson's Dictionary of the English Language standardized English vocabulary. The major writers of this age are Samuel Johnson, Edmund Burke, and Thomas Gray. Some of the most influential writers of this period include John Dryden. Known as the first official poet laureate of England, Dryden's works include heroic dramas and satirical poetry. Alexander Pope, a master of satire and heroic couplets, his The Rape of the Lock is a witty mock epic. Jonathan Swift, famous for Gulliver's Travels, Swift used satire to expose human folly. Daniel Defoe, his novel Robinson Crusoe is considered one of the earliest English novels. Samuel Johnson, His Dictionary of the English Language set the foundation for modern English lexicography. Thomas Gray, his melancholic poetry foreshadowed Romanticism. Neoclassical literature promoted logic and rationality over individual feelings. Writers mocked political and social hypocrisy. The literature often reinforced ethical values and decorum. The neoclassical period may have focused on reason and decorum, but it produced some of the most brilliant works of satire, poetry, and prose in English literature. Its writers laid the foundation for modern literary traditions, and their influence can still be felt today. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Literary Mystique. Stay tuned for our next episode where we will explore the Romantic period, an era of imagination, nature, and emotion. See you in the next video.